Hi, this is Vicki from Grammy Bee's Junk Journal. Thank you for stopping by my channel. Today I'm going to do a little craft with me video. Um, I've been working on my Christmas junk journals for my website, and I wanted to make a few things to include in them, so I thought I would take you along and hopefully inspire you, give you some ideas for some inexpensive things that you can include in your own junk journals. So what we're going to use today are these cards. They do have these at the Dollar Tree, and they also have them, I think I actually got these maybe from like Family Dollar or Family General or Dollar General, one of those stores. I like to have a big stash of these because I use them for so many different things. I use them for my Christmas card making, for pockets and tags, and the images are absolutely adorable. I also use them in my classroom when I taught, kindergarten, first grade, second grade, during the Christmas season, because children just absolutely love these. You can also, if you have a little and they're learning sight words, these are great cards to help them learn those sight words too. So anyways, I have chosen a few of these cards to do a couple of little crafty things that I thought maybe you might be interested in for your own journal or craft making. So there are three different things that we're going to make today. So the first thing is you could absolutely use this just as a Christmas card. Or what I like to do is I like to put these, you can do that a couple of different ways. You can put glue on the back and glue them onto like your inside cover or one of the pages. Flip it, be a beautiful spot for photos, for journaling. Or you can just put it over top of a page for like a flip up, and it can be movable. It can float around. This has a little tag that I made a pocket with one of the cards. Now these, this little tag, I always build my stash at Christmas time from the Dollar Tree. You can usually get these, well, now it's $1.25, but 25 pieces per pack. Sometimes they're 18, but I love to use these in all of my Christmas crafting. They make great pockets and tags and just all kinds of fun things. So in this particular item, I made a little pocket with the cards and put a tag there. Okay. The next thing, this could just be a pocket on one of your pages in your journal. I put some scrapbook paper on the back, so you could add a photo to make it, if you wanted it to be like a photo tag or even a journaling tag, or you could just glue it onto one of your pages. I used one of the cards for a pocket. I just chomped a little bite out of that. Then I used one of the cards, I cut it down to make it smaller so it would fit in that pocket, and put some paper on the back. So made that a little tag, added some trim and a button, and how cute is that? Now you can do so many different things with this little project, but this is just one idea. And then the third item that we're going to look at is a tag. So what I did here was took one of the cards and I cut the corners and I glued it onto a piece of cardstock, trimmed it down. Then I took a scrap, glued it here on three sides to make a little pocket, and added some trim and some ribbon up top, and there you have a pocket tag that you can, journal or put photos on the back, move it around your journal. You can just glue it onto a page. So that is another idea. Now this little card right here is actually a tag. You can get packs of these at the Dollar Tree or any of those dollar stores. And it's, it's a regular Christmas tag, but I wanted to keep the bulk down, so I just cut the front off and slid it in there. But I mean, the whole tag itself would definitely fit as well, but I just wanted the front for this. So anyways, that is the third idea here. So we're going to go ahead and we'll do this one first. So I kind of have prepared ahead of time, and the paper that I am using is one of, it's a 6x6 paper pad. This one is Carta Bella, and I'm almost done with this. I'm just kind of using the scraps up. So that's what my goal was for these projects, was to use one of those up. So I cut one of those 6x6 down to 4 by 5 1/4. Then I cut it in half so that I could use it like this and not waste any. So I'm going to go ahead. Now the liquid glue that I'm using is Art Glitter Glue. That's actually my favorite for paper projects like this. Although like Tombow, I know a lot of people use that. I do as well sometimes. But even a glue stick, really any kind of glue that you have at home would just be fine for this project. So I'm going to eyeball this for the sake of time on this video and trying to get through quickly and not keep you on here. But you could definitely be more precise and measure and all of this. I'm just kind of going to eyeball it because really I'm just trying to share this idea with you. Okay, so I have the background down now. So this is the card that I have chosen. I am going to go ahead and use my 1-inch punch, and I like to turn it this way so I can see what I'm punching. And I'm just going to punch a little hole like that, just so we can see that it's actually a pocket. And I'm going to put just a little bit of liquid glue around the 3 sides and glue it just like that. Okay. This Art Glitter Glue, it dries very quickly, and so unfortunately I have to put that top on really quick, otherwise it dries up. So I took just a scrap piece of lace. Now you could use whatever you wanted. You could put fabric or just buttons or nothing. I mean, there's so many things that you can do, but I just have snippets of lace laying around from other projects. Now I like to use fabric tack for any kind of fabric and lace. However, today I want it to dry, and that actually dries very, very quickly. But I also, when I'm in a hurry, I just use hot glue as well, and that works just fine. And then I'm going to add a little button here in the middle, and there we go. Okay, so super simple, super easy. Now, I did grab out some of these tags that I have gotten from the Dollar Tree before, because these make super good tags to put in little pockets like this. Now you could trim it down, you know, to make it fit better. I'm not going to use these today, but these are also a good option. Today I'm going to use this one, and I am just going to use a little bit of twine. Now again, you could certainly use, you know, whatever. You could use lace or ribbon or yarn, you know, whatever you have in your stash, because these little projects are perfect for, you know, busting your stash out, I guess. So I am just going to tie a quick little knot here for the sake of time. Okay, there you go. I'm going to trim these down a little bit, and then voila, there you go. So, and then now inside this, I had a scrap just to, you know, bring a little color on that inside. So I have a scrap laying here, so I'm going to go ahead and do the same here. and just add a little bit of liquid glue. Okay, putting that right down near the bottom, and that just kind of gives it a little color. Now this is also a perfect spot if you like to stamp. If you are a stamper, this would be a perfect spot to put your stamps as well. So there you go. There is one idea to add to your junk journals or perfect Christmas cards. Okay, so let's see. The next one I am going to do is this. So this can be just a pocket on a page. It can be a photo tag, however you would like to use it. So for this, I am going to, I think, nope, that's not the one I'm going to use. Sorry. I'm going to use this pile of supplies here. All right, so I have 2 cards. Now I want my Santa Claus on the front like this, and I want my stocking to pull out. So what I'm going to do is I have my 6x6. Now you can definitely do your measuring and use scraps. I just pulled this, so it's okay with me. So I'm going to chomp a little bit from the side. Now I'm going to go ahead and glue 3 sides. And then I'm going to go ahead and put it right here in the corner. I'm going to leave a border around. Okay. All right. Now you could, I'm going to close this up real quick. You could definitely get your paper cutter out. For the sake of time, I'm going to go ahead, and I do not typically cut straight lines very well, but we're going to do it this way because it's faster today. Okay. Then I'm going to go ahead and take my corner chomper. And does anybody have a problem with this, your chomper being dull? My 1/2 inch side, it's been dull forever, and I just don't know how to sharpen it. I don't want to go buy a new one, so I always end up using my 1/4 inch side. So if you know how to sharpen that, let me know, will ya? Okay, so there we go. We have the back of this. Okay. I think I want to put a button. Do I want, let's see. I think I want to put a button right there. I'm going to cover that 2 up. I'm going to just use some hot glue to put a dot there so it's fast. Okay, there we go. All right, then we have this little card right here, and I want it to be right here. So I'm going to go ahead and, oh, I hope I get this straight. Okay, let's see how it works. Yeah, I think that'll be like perfect. So, all right, then I'm going to go ahead and punch a hole. And before I go any farther on that, I am going to round my bottom corners there. Okay. All right. Now I put a ribbon up top here. I'm going to snip a piece of ribbon. I got the ribbon at the Dollar Tree. And I'm going to just put it in here. Now, mind you, I'm trying to just do this very fast. Now, hold on. Before I do that, oh, look at that. So I actually covered the back. We want to make sure that we cover the back so that you could add a photo and it would look cute. Or maybe you'd want to add like a sticker or something. Let's see. I think I have a scrap right here, and that is what I used for the back of this. So I'm going to just do the same thing here. I'm going to put some glue on the back of my card, and I'm going to just kind of glue it right there. Oops, 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 Vicki. There we go. Okay. I'm going to cover this back up so my glue doesn't, I love these little bottles and the tiny tip, but it sure does dry out fast. So now I'm going to just go ahead and trim around this card. And I know a lot of you guys probably have a more efficient way to do this, but when I'm in a hurry, and specifically when I'm making videos, I just go with it. So, all right, now I'm going to go ahead and punch that hole again. Okay. All right, so try this again. I'm going to put my ribbon in here. See if I can do it without completely shredding it. I might not end up using this. Let's see. Is it going to work? Is it going to work? Let's see. Okay. All right. That I think is going to be good. Okay. Then I'm going to snip some of this, and I'm going to tie a knot. I know some of you are probably going, oh my gosh, can you believe she's making a mess of this? But it works for me, and it usually turns out cute. Okay, so I'm going to put a knot here. Maybe if my fingers will work correctly. All right, so there we go. I am going to trim this down just a tad. Okay, so here we go. Here's our tag. That's what it looks like on the back. I'm going to slide this in here just like that. Now, what am I missing here? So I need some pom-pom trim. I have white. Oh, you know what? I think I actually have green, but I'm going to go with red. But the Dollar Tree right now has red and white and green pom-pom trim. This is a great time to stock up on this trim because it can be hard to find, and for $1.25 for this big thing right here, that's a pretty good deal in my opinion. So I'm going to go ahead and, let's see, trim this up like this. I don't know about you guys, but when I get Christmas crafting, holy moly, my studio looks like a tornado hit it. It takes me about 6 hours to clean and 15 minutes to make a total mess of it. So I'm going to use hot glue. Again, Fabric Tac is really good to use for this as well, but I just wanted to dry quickly for this video here. I'm going to trim the ends off. Oops, look at that. Okay, so there you go. There is another idea for you for your junk journal. Super cute. Okay. All right, and then the last idea, the last little project that we're going to do here is this tag. I have used one card. I have used some scrapbook paper for the background, and I have used some pom-pom trim. I have used a scrap and then some lace. So the first thing that I'm going to do is cut the corners. Now, I know you all probably have your own way of doing this, but this is my way because it works for me and I can never get the lines to be the same if I don't do it this way. So I use that other corner as a little template. So that works for me. Then I'm going to go ahead and put my punch through here like so. Okay. Then I'm going to go ahead and glue glue the card onto the cardstock. Look at that image there. How cute is that? You could definitely cut that out and use it, make it into ephemera. There's so many things that you can do with these cute cards. Just taking the card itself and cutting out those ephemera, making them just pieces to use in your journal, that would be super fun as well. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead, and you could definitely use your paper trimmer for this. I am not, just for the sake of time and trying not to make this a forever long video. Okay. Snip and snip, cut around. Again, there's lots of different ways to do this. I'm just trying to show you just a fun, simple little activity that you can do, okay? These would be great to do with your kiddos or your grandchildren. I'm just going to snip the bottom corner like that. I am going to use, let's see. Nope, too small. All right, let's see. Did I say the piece big enough? How about this? Oh, yes. Okay. So I'm going to go ahead and cut this right here. Now, yes, it would have been a great idea for me to go ahead and prep this ahead of time. So I only had one little strip to show you. But I didn't, so I'm going with it. So forgive me on that. I'm going to glue 3 sides. I'm going to chomp a little piece out of that so I can tell that it's a pocket, okay? And I'm going to put glue just like that and put this across the bottom like so. Okay, there's your pocket. Not perfect, but it will do. And I'm going to trim up the back just a little tiny bit. Okay, so there you go. So that's what we have so far. Then we need some pom-pom trim. Now, you could definitely, you know, put any kind of lace, ribbon, fabric, you know, all kinds of different things here. That's not quite long enough. Let's see, is that? I think I can stretch that. And the hot glue dries very fast, so I'll just put a blob there, put the corner there, and start it across. You know, if you have a button box, these little projects are perfect to just add buttons anywhere just to make them look cute and use up some of those buttons in your stash. Let's see. Now, I didn't use a button there, but how about if I put, I like that. So let's put a little button there. Okay. And we have a little gem up here in the corner, like that. Get all of the strings off of here. Hot glue is great, except for all of the strings. Okay, so then I'm going to go ahead and punch this hole all of the way through. Now, I have a piece of vintage lace. As you can tell, that's discolored. I thrifted this someplace in my journeys, so I'm just gonna snip a piece of that off and put that through my hole here. See if I can do it without too much of an issue. Okay. Oops, I forgot my lid. Okay, then I'm going to take some twine and tie that around it. Now I made all of my Christmas cards this year using these little cards. You get like 36 of those in a pack. So with one of the 6x6 card packs and one card pack, one 6x6 paper pad, I made all of my Christmas cards and they turned out so cute, just super cute, just simple, fun, and adorable. Okay, so there you go. There's our third idea. Now I wanted to use this little snowflake, so I'm going to go ahead and cut this. You know, you could add a little twine here, which I will probably go back and do. These would also be great to put like your gift cards, your little Visa gift cards or anything like that. And you could put them right onto a gift. So there's just so many different things that you can do with this. Supplies are inexpensive. Go to any of the dollar stores, get into your stash, and just really have some fun. I hope that these projects have inspired you to maybe create some of your own, get into your stash and use, because I bet you would have some of this stuff anyways. Ask some friends if they have any supplies that they'd like to share with you. So thank you for stopping by. And if you could please like and subscribe to my channel, I would greatly appreciate it. I'm working really hard to grow my channel. And you could visit my website, grammybshop.com, where you can find journals that are already created, junk journaling kits, and lots of other supplies. So thank you so much and have a wonderful day. Bye-bye.